Bonjour. How and why be Brexit proof? We hear about it every day. We need to prepare for it, but we've got so little visibility. Brexit becomes a real challenge. But don't panic. This video is going to be the first one of a series, and we're here to work with you and your team on top tips and processes to grow sales well beyond Brexit. My name is Thierry Bell. I'm the founder of Global Fashion Management and the London Fashion Business Academy. So thank you so much for watching this video and the subsequent ones, which will look into specific opportunities and challenges around other areas like human resource, duty and logistics, admin and contract, currency exchange, sales and marketing. Thank you very much. So Brexit is a challenge. It looks daunting. But how can we turn a challenge into a positive experience? First of all, you're not alone. And as we know, if you prepare for it, you're already going to be there at over 50%, and your competition will not be as good. So let's embrace change. Today, building a successful brand means that you're going to need to build export. Let me tell you a little story. Regularly and more than any other country, German brands have been saying to me that buyers only want to buy their collection if they see them abroad. So they have to exhibit in Paris and Milan and New York for the German buyer to feel confident enough to buy that German brand. The same will apply to you as a British brand. Exhibiting in New York or another country around the world will give more confidence to the UK buyer, who most probably have ignored you for several seasons, to start buying from you. So Brexit is actually going to help you build sales and export. So your team is really going to be discovering new tools, tips, processes, and you're going to invent new ones from that export and foreign interaction with different countries and culture. Your team's going to be much more at ease and adapting itself to different time zones, languages, and way of work. Let me tell you a little story. You may know that the US is a very different market than Europe across every aspect of setting up and growing a business. And we've got a very powerful USA workshop. It lasts 4 hours. It's packed with a lot of information that you will not find everywhere. And I even had a client describing it as the Rolls-Royce of fashion information on the US. At the end of the workshop, one client who had over 15 years experience, but focusing on Europe, said there's too much. He realized how many changes they had to make to professionally prepare the US market and their investment over there. To my surprise, he called me back a month after they attended the USA trade show and shared with me that the team really embraced what we've discussed and really understood the content that I shared. And they started changing the way they prepared, delivered, and followed up the trade shows in the UK and in Europe. Remember, the Americans are very good when it comes to sales and marketing. Time is money. So they've got a clear process. And that's what his team was able to embrace. And that's what I mean, that the brand's going to be structuring itself and trained for higher standards by going abroad. So Brexit can be and provide you with a real positive outcome. Now, we need to take action. So first of all, follow this video series. And if you're not a subscriber already, well, register. The link is just here in front of you. We're always happy to share top tips. And sometimes even a 5-minute conversation can save you hundreds or thousands of pounds, euro, or dollars. So never hesitate to send us an email or give us a phone call. And you've got always free business information in the globalfashionmanagement.com website. And of course, you've got really cool, online business fashion courses in the London Fashion Business Academy. So, follow the bit.ly short link fashion online courses. Now, we want to help you. You don't want to stay alone. What did we do with a client who wanted to look into the Brexit and try to prepare for it? Well, what we did is basically start breaking down the stakeholders. And of course, some of the key ones you're going to look into, suppliers and the manufacturers, but also the clients, segment them well, because the opportunity might be in looking in each and every segment. So it could be B2B trade clients, but is it boutique or is it maybe private label? And then on the consumer side, same thing. So what we did on the supply chain is we analyzed and we looked at the options, and then we structured a plan for the opportunity to ship the goods directly from India to a central warehouse in Europe and get the goods shipped directly to European customers without transiting via the UK. And then when we looked at the numbers, it really is going to be quicker and cost is going to be much more productive and cost effective. So the plan is ready, the partnerships are ready. If anything goes wrong, then we're ready to go in the first gear and move forward. So of course, it may not be right for you, and every brand and project is going to be different. But open the white page, look at the various options, and you will win. Second thing is certainly look at each and every department. Look at the import process, export process. And a clear area where we have already started making real changes with a couple of clients has been on currency risk and currency exchange. Because today, the banks supply that service, but today there's a lot of digital people online who are providing similar services with a much less reduced price. So, talk to us. We've got some great ways for you to save money, and more than just 5 or 10%. And therefore, you're going to be able to reduce your exchange rate and the fees that you're paying to maybe your current partners. But that also translates into another idea and another implementation tools that we've been sharing with clients when the goods are shipped to the US. There's an opportunity, of course, legally, to reduce duty when shipping goods to the US. And we're talking 25 to 50% saving on the duty you're currently paying. And that depends on of course, on the product and the margin. So, what looked as something impossible is actually possible starting today. Remember, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So, stay with us and let's make sure that you gain today a better understanding of the opportunities and challenges, and that will put you ahead of the competition. Guaranteed. See you on the next video. Thank you.